it's Natalie at Custom Crafts, and I hope all of you are making your preparations for Thanksgiving. I know I am, and I've made this beautiful give thanks decoration that you could either put as a centerpiece on your table, or if you have a mantle somewhere, you could put it on top of your fireplace mantle. It would be a great addition for any Thanksgiving decor. Very, very simple to make, very quick and easy also, and very affordable. We were thinking that it was probably $10 in terms of cost. I got the candle cups at my local craft store, and they were 8 for $4, so they were 50 cents a piece. And then we just bought some little tea lights also. You can also buy, if you're concerned about the flame, you can also buy these little tea lights that are battery operated, and you just flip them on and they go nicely in the cups as well. So if you can find these at your local craft stores and want to make that investment, you can. They're a little bit more expensive, and sometimes they're a little finicky because the battery moves around on them. But if you're concerned about safety, then these are the way to go. So to make this project, you're going to be using a child's first year cartridge, and we use the monogram function to do all the lettering on the votive cups. I love this cartridge, and I didn't think I would because I don't have any children, and I didn't really think that this would be something that I would be interested in, but I love the font. And this is, like I said, this is the monogram function or feature of the cartridge, but there are just so many other things on this cartridge. There are umbrellas for rainy days, and there's pets, and there's Thanksgiving, and there are different holiday things. So this is an all-around great cartridge to have, even if you don't have young ones at home. We're also going to be using our Cricut vinyl. And what's great about this product, there was a customer in the other day, and she was asking about this project because we were getting ready to film it. And she was like, so when you put the vinyl on, then how do you make it stick? Well, the great thing about the vinyl is that it has an adhesive back. So you cut it out, you do what's called a kiss cut on your Cricut machine, which doesn't cut all the way through the backing paper, just through the vinyl. You peel your vinyl off and you stick it on your glasses, and then you have a great decoration. The other nice thing about it is that it also peels off easily. So once you're done with your Thanksgiving decoration, if you want to change it over for something for Christmas or Hanukkah or a different holiday, you want to do birthday, you can certainly do that with a different color vinyl, which the Cricut, that's the other thing about the Cricut vinyl that's great. It comes in all kinds of different colors. These are just some of the colors that I pulled for Thanksgiving type color schemes, but we also have reds and greens and purples. The Quick Cuts also has some vinyl, so it's your choice on whether or not which brand you want to use. And then we also have the transfer tape. If you are cutting wall words or something like that, this is a great product to have because it will help all of your letters stay in line. So let's get started. I've also created a paper version. If you don't want to work with the vinyl, you'd rather do yours in paper, I've created a version for you as well, and I'm going to be using the basic gray Indian Summer paper collection. So let's get started. Our first step to our Thanksgiving votive cup project is to cut out our vinyl. So we're going to be loading our vinyl, and I've already got a small piece on my mat here. Your blade depth should be set at 6, and in order to cut out your vinyl in what it's called a kiss cut, you want your pressure at 2 or low, and your speed, you can either have it medium or high. I probably would just leave mine on high. Then you also want to make sure that you have your multi-cut button on, and you're using a multi-cut of 2. So I'm going to hit my settings button really quickly here to make sure I've got my two multi-cut selected, and that is okay. Then I'm going to hit my multi-cut button on. Okay, so we're ready to cut our letters out, and I'm going to make sure that my real dial size button is selected just because I want my monogram to be 2 inches tall, and I'm going to hit my monogram feature key over here, and you'll also find the monogram on page 57 of your binder, and your different letters are all labeled in that section. So here's an L. Actually, it's not only on page 57. The page 57 has the blank one. So I cut out the monogram feature for all the letters. So let's just cut out a T. The T is located on page 42 of your binder, and it's the non-shift selection here. So I'm going to hit the little boy with, it's the beach key. And you can see in my display here that my T comes up. And I'm cutting it at a 2-inch height. That size will depend on what size votive cups you're using. Okay, so our multi-cut button is on, everything's set to go, and let's cut this out.